Hello traders, welcome to my video on the trend angle indicator. In this video, I'm going to show you a simple strategy using this indicator to help you capture moves such as this one for over 100 pips. Okay, so you can use this strategy on any traded instrument, Forex, stocks, cryptos, commodities, indices, etc., and any chart time frame. I've got a 1 hour US dollar Swiss franc chart open here. I prefer to trade the longer term chart time frame simply because I find the signals are more reliable, primarily due to the fact that they have more price data contained within them. It also means less time chart watching, and we can capture some big moves without needing to scalp the 1 minute or 5 minute charts all day long. Okay, so here you can see the indicator automatically draws the angles on the chart for you. If you're looking for this indicator, just simply search trend angle indicator and you will find it. This is the MT4 MetaTrader 4 platform that I'm using. The indicator you can see I've attached to the charts and it's drawn the trend lines there. Okay, so how it works. Keep in mind this is my interpretation of the indicator and how I would implement it within my trading strategies. So what I'm going to look for is basically when the indicator is red, downtrend, so we look for sell trades. When the indicator is blue, uptrend, we look for buy trades, trading with the trend. So what you can do is when price starts to fall, okay, we can use these lines, these angles here for time and entry into the trend. So if you wait for a pullback, so we have this drop down here, then you wait for a pullback to either this line, or this line, okay? This would be the entry points, right? This one is perhaps the aggressive entry. As you can see, as you're taking that entry there, price did continue moving upwards. Okay, this one perhaps the not so aggressive, let's just say the medium line there. And this one, the furthest away, is the conservative entry, or if you like, the safest one based on my testing. Okay, if price does come back here, whilst it can mean that there's a price reversal of a trend in the opposite direction, it does mean the pullback is deeper. And if the trend does continue, you're going to get in at the earliest opportunity. Okay, keep in mind that these lines can move as well, known as repainting. Okay, to be honest with you, I'd much prefer to draw my own lines, but I'll run through the indicator anyway for you, and then perhaps show you how I draw my lines just so you can compare anyway. So what happened is a price drop down here. We had this pullback, and if we entered around here, okay, stop loss just above this recent high. So, you know, between 5 and 10 pips, I'd go at least 10 pips because that's still really tight for the 1 hour chart time frame. And then you can see we would have been in on this trend for over 100 pips at an early opportunity. Okay, could have locked in the trade at break even after this drop here, and then perhaps consider closing part of the position after a big move downwards, and or even using a trailing stop just to lock in the trade. We could in fact have the stop loss currently around here. Okay, following on from that downtrend, and be waiting to see how this plays out moving forward. Okay, if you did miss that entry, you can see there's another pullback with an entry here, or again, the conservative entry, which is the one I would probably be looking for. Of course, price won't always pull back to here, which does mean you'll miss some entries if you wait for a pullback to the conservative line. But you can, of course, use your own support and resistance levels. For example, here, this level of support we see support, and a big breakout to the downside there. Okay, so potentially could have looked to enter on that breakout there, with the price being just extra confirmation. Price is around the line. You don't have to jump in as soon as it touches the line. You can wait for confirmation, perhaps with a breakout, whether you want to draw your support line like that on an out, or just horizontally. You've got an M chart formation there as well, and a breakout to the downside. Markets making these lower highs, so we are in a bearish scenario. Okay, and again, as I said, I like to draw my own lines. I'd be looking at something like this as well. Once I see this downwards move here, this level of support, I'd consider a breakout trade here. Okay, as you can see, the angle is not triggering a trade here, but I wouldn't only take trades solely based on this angle. I may use it just to give an overall impression of the trend, but it's not a requirement for me for taking a trade. Okay, I'm more about just drawing trend lines and taking breakouts along with good money management, good trading disciplines, don't let negative emotions such as fear, anger, and greed cloud your trading decisions. Don't revenge trade, don't get FOMO, fear of missing out. Okay, don't overtrade. Have a plan, stick to it, and be disciplined. So let's look for another example. Okay, so this is the British pound and the US dollar 1 hour chart. Again, same principles apply. As prices moving up, pull back here on the conservative line. This time for a buy trade, could have bought on the pullback there and you would have been in on this upwards move at a decent place for over 100 pips profit. Again, you can be using a trailing stop. So stop loss. First, I'll just place it below the low. Then as price moves up, just below the lows all the way, trailing price, we could have our stop loss here somewhere. And be locked in to see what happens moving forward. Okay, relatively simple, straightforward trading strategy. You can draw these angles as well in MT4, in the MT4 platform. If you want, you can just insert them onto your charts and draw them. But the whole point of the indicator is to do this manually, do it automatically for you. Okay. Generally, it does pick them okay. Again, this time a euro dollar example. So this was the downtrend. We had a pullback. This time the pullback reached this medium line here, didn't make the conservative one. Okay, so you would have missed if you were waiting for the conservative entry. But as I said, with so many trading instruments and chart timeframes you can choose from, you don't have to force every single trade. And of course, you can always keep an eye on candlestick patterns. You can see an engulfing bar there. That could have been a signal when price did close below this angle. And you know, you can watch for your breakouts as well. You have a breakout of that support line that then becomes resistance. Okay, and then in the opposite direction, same as the pound dollar trade we just looked at. Price was moving up. We had a pull back onto the conservative line there, and it's a good entry. Stop loss below the low here, around 20 odd pips. And over 100 pips profit potential on this current move at the moment. Okay, so it's a really simple strategy. I'm not going to say it's the best indicator. Personally, I don't rely on indicators myself. I just much prefer to draw my own lines. If I just remove the indicator from the chart now. Okay. For some reason it didn't remove it all, but if I just manually just delete it. Okay. I'd quite happily just draw my own trend line. Okay. Draw my own resistance. Okay. Perhaps slightly longer there. Resistance, markets making higher lows. Okay, higher lows. I know we're in an uptrend here. Higher lows, resistance, big breakout there. No coincidence. We could have taken that breakout trade there without needing any indicators at all. Okay, I do appreciate some people like indicators. I just find them easier to show things. But for example, here you can see nice breakout downwards there, big pullback, and then you've got ample opportunities to enter. You can trade that breakout there. You can trade this breakout here. Okay, there. Okay, we don't need any indicators necessarily for these trades. We're just trading in the direction of the trend on breakouts with good money management. Thank you for watching. If you found something useful in this video, please like and subscribe for more, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Take care.